Okay, we're going to record a video about how to service the Dampp-chaser. Again, this is the plug. It stays plugged in all the time, 24/7. These are the lights. Our power light tells us power is on. The orange light tells us the water is low and it's time to add a can of water, which we're going to show. And the pads light means the pads are dry, which you'll almost never see that, but it's a safety factor for when the pads have dried out. And I'll show you those pads in a minute. So now I'll hand you the phone. And I'm going to take the bottom piece off and I'm going to pull this out. And you don't have to do this, but I'm doing this to show you.
Yeah.
And these are the pads. I don't know if the light's working so well there, but these are the pads. And they take the water in the tank and they drape it over this heating rod. And that little rod releases just very safe amount of moisture to keep the piano at the right moisture. So when those pads are dry, these little sensor bars, there's like little sensor wires are going across the top of here.
Yeah.
Those sensor wires are what make this red light go on.
Okay.
So ideally, you're not going to see that. If I see this piano every year, every 6 months, something, we're going to change these pads pretty much every time I tune because they get water deposits and stuff. This is the watering can, and this is the treatment. So we're going to fill the can with water up to the line, put about a half a cap of this stuff in there just to help the mineral deposits.
Okay.
And then this heating rod is what removes moisture. This tank is what adds moisture.
Yeah.
And this is humidistat.
Okay.
And it's around the clock, it's cycling back and forth between these two to give us the humidity we want inside the piano. So it's a great system. We've put them in for, decades. I've put these in pianos. Very safe. The worst that happens is you unplug it and you're back to no system, which many people don't have a system.
Yeah.
So that's good. So let's do this. Can we pause this video or will it? Okay, part 2. So we've put some water up to the fill tank, level. And now I'm gonna bust open this treatment stuff. And you can get this on Amazon or anywhere, not anywhere, but Amazon for sure. I'm gonna poke a couple of holes in it like this. And that makes it pour easier without spilling it everywhere. And I'm not gonna go for a whole cap full, just a little. And I usually do it after we got water in the can because it's kind of bubbly. But either way is fine. So that's just a treatment to handle mineral deposits. Okay, now here's the magic. See this tube?
Yeah.
See, there's a little bracket there. And it goes down into the tank.
Yeah.
So all we're gonna do, here's the tricky part, is the tube goes around like that.
Yeah.
And then I just tip it up. And it usually doesn't flow as fast as you think it will. But just be patient, let it gravity do the work. And then you'll see those pads start to soak up the water in a minute. Get my light here. Right now the pads are still dry, but as that water goes in there, okay, almost all the water. So here's what we do at the end when the water, at the end, I usually come down below because there's something left in the tube. You don't want to drip it everywhere. Pull it out, and then it goes right back in this little bracket. Find it, there it is, like that. Yeah. Now, if you can see the level of water in the pads?
Yeah.
So eventually, those pads are just acting like a wick to wick the water up over the rod.
Yeah.
So right now, our water light went out because it now senses water. There's a couple of probes here that check the level of the water.
Yeah.
Pretty simple system. So when those pads finally get wet on top is when that red light will go out.
Okay.
And this is about as exciting as it gets. It's not very, not a lot of fireworks with this thing.
Okay.
But, you know, very effective system. And you know, your grandchildren are going to be playing this piano because of this work. Because you know, it's going to keep it. It keeps the piano nice, really. Happy situation when people, you know, you buy a good piano when you invest in a system like that. All right, so almost there. Sometimes I even pour water over top of the pads, but let that run. And so again, you don't have to take the bottom bar off. All you've got to do is when the light comes on, you fill to the red line.
Okay.
Not more, but just to the red line, and then you're good. So any minute now, those pads will be wet enough to dry. So I think I'm going to come back for tuning because it's still sounding pretty good.
Okay.
And ideally, we're going to let this. I'll hold this for now.
Yeah.
Ideally, we're going to let this system run for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So I just want to see those pads go out, pad light go off in a minute. So any second now, those pads will be almost to the top. Oh, there you go. That's good. So I feel good. It's working. Everything's doing what it's supposed to do. All right, I'll turn this.